Hey loves, everydaylifewk, I'm your girl Kia. Before I tell you what this video is about, I want to give an amazing shout out to my girl, Ravenz Korner. She's a YouTuber herself. She has a daughter. She's 3 years old. Her birthday was last week. Happy belated birthday, baby girl. She has an amazing husband as well. She does videos. She does reviews on amazing wigs. She does reviews on collectible Disney toys. She does her nails. She does curler with me videos. I honestly love watching her videos. It's so calming, and she does really honest, amazing reviews on wigs. So I want you guys to go show her love, subscribe to her, like, comment, go spam her videos, and let her know that Everyday Life with Kia sent you. Her link will be down below in the description box below. So enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. My channel has been slowly growing, and I want to thank you guys. It means so much to me. Make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell as well to go ahead and be notified every time I post another video, which is pretty much every week. So yeah, this video is going to be a hair review video, as you can see by the title. This is going to be a new company, and I'm super excited to be working with them. This is going to be very different than hair that I usually try. Like, it's going to be different than this hair, different than like the mermaid hair and the blonde unit that you saw me review previously. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm pretty excited, so we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so the company, this is the box. I don't want to say any names wrong, but I think it's ATZ Hair. I think it's ATZ Hair. They are an Amazon hair company, and this is how the packaging came. It's super cute, very simple.
Also, did I not forget, she has an identity thing. She wears like the skull mask around her mouth that no one else have I seen on YouTube has that. So thank you girls for supporting me. I love you, and just I'm happy to be on this journey with you, and I'm happy that we're friends. So today we have our second open discussion on single mothers. My friend Roro and Maya, amazing single mothers as well, and we have my friend Lakeisha, who did a video as well, as you guys will see in the beginning. She was out of state, she wasn't able to be in it. But the point of my open discussion is to show people that we all have different perspectives, different mindsets, and that is okay. It is okay to disagree, agree to disagree, but we should never cancel anybody out. So in this video, we have topics on single mothers, and we agreed and we didn't agree on some. But I want, for the people that's watching, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And last but not least, I want you guys to know that every child is different, every mother is different. Just because you don't agree on a way how they teach them, educate them, or just how they mother their kids does not mean that they are a bad mother. Please, you know, just think before you speak, because saying somebody is a bad mother, that could really just do some harm to someone, and they really have tried their best. So just, you know, just be mindful and just be considerate what you're saying. So it's our second open discussion. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, and comment down below as well. I love you. Enjoy. Hey loves, today we have our second open discussion on single mothers. First, we're going to introduce our names. My name is Kia.
I'm Maya. I'm Ronisha.
So one of my friends wanted to be in the video, but she lives out of state. So I would have a clip showing right now of Kay, of what she wants to describe how her life is being a single mother to one of her children.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, my name is Acacia. I'm here to talk about being a single mom. I have 2 children. I have a 5-year-old son named Caden, and I have a 3-year-old daughter named Kaylee. I am a single mom to my son. I take care of him pretty much by myself. His dad is not really active. But I'm here to answer some questions about being a single mother. The first question is, what does it mean to be a single mother? I feel like being a single mother means you're just taking care of the child that you and someone else created by yourself. You know, you make the decisions, you know, you're still a mom regardless if he helps or he's not there. I feel like being a single mom is taking care of your responsibility, knowing that it's not fair, and still, you know, pushing through, giving it the best that you got. Second question was, what's the hardest part about being a single mother? It's pretty much like, it's not fair. It's not fair that, like, you know, people can just get up and walk away from their responsibilities, and, you know, it's 2 people and then only 1 person is actually doing the job, you know. But I think it's hard when you're like, you sometimes being a single parent, you like forget it. Even being a mom, being a single mother, you know, you just forget about being an individual and being a human being. And, you know, you're always about, you know, your kids. You're always, even when you think you want free time, then you spend your free time thinking about your kids and want to be with your kids. So I think that's the hardest part, you know. It's just solely on you. You can't let them down. You know, they're looking up to you. They're dependent on you, and that's pressure. You know, you got to make sure everything is in order. You know, you want the best for them. You want to put them in a predicament where they can succeed and have a successful, you know, life, and also, you know, healthy, and let them know that they're loved. And so it's a lot, you know, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It's definitely something. I mean, I don't want to be a single mom, but my son is rewarding. So, you know, it's his loss. The next question is, well, it's not a question. Any advice for single mothers? Just keep focused and don't give up. You know, sometimes it gets hard, sometimes it gets emotional, you get angry, and, you know, it just gets, it gets hard. It's not easy at all, but don't give up and keep the faith and pray, and make sure you pray, and make sure you ask God to give you strength and patience. You know, keep yourself going, keep yourself lifted up, and learn about self-love. Self-love is the best love. When you learn to love yourself, and, you know, it helps you become a better person. It helps you love correctly, and, you know, your kids see everything. Kids see everything, and they sense everything that's going on. So, you know, you got to be just mindful because they're watching you. So you got to be strong, and even though it gets tough, just know at the end of this, it's going to be beautiful. And that's their loss, that they missed out on a beautiful, you know, journey with growing up with your child. The last question is, from being a single mom, what would I want to tell my kids? I would tell my kids to wait till they're married to have children, because I feel like when you don't do stuff the right way, it doesn't turn out the way that it's supposed to. I would tell them that if it were to happen to them, to also keep the faith and, you know, be strong. And I wouldn't want my kids to go, it's hard being a single mom. It's very hard. It's hard. Like, some days I be crying, some days I be mad, some days I'm frustrated. But, you know, I put my best foot forward, and, you know, you don't want your kids to go through that. But thank you guys.
So first off, before we start, is what's the difference? What is a single mother, and what's the difference between a single mother and a single parent? You want to answer?
So I feel like a single mother is, okay, a single parent is like, I feel like one parent in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And a single mother, wait, I said that's a single mother. A single parent, wait, so that's the question.
Okay, wait, I can
You said,
okay, like a single parent is somebody that you just not in a relationship with the father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then a single mother is somebody that doesn't even have the option of the father helping,
Mm-hmm.
and you just a single mother doing for your kids.
Mhm.
all the way.
Cause I see a lot of people, like, when it's on Father's Day, they be like, you know, I'm a single mom. Happy Father's Day to me, but the father is still in his life.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
stupid.
I don't even like the fact that it depends, but some mothers on Father's Day would say, like, you know, and then on Mother's Day, you know, but
Yeah, I don't like that.
like,
I don't
it's
like
just-
that. Yeah.
but
Even though we do both roles, but it's
Yeah.
like, it's still like,
the
you don't even
Father's
have
Day
to
is
acknowledge
Father's
it.
Day,
Yeah.
and Mother is for mothers.
Yeah.
You know? So you don't see a Mother's Day men be like,
Happy Mother's Day,
right?
Yeah, that's stupid.
But because Black China brought this up, and a lot of people, Black China was saying that she's a single mom.
No,
and she's not, because
Rob obviously got the money.
But the difference between a single parent, So the difference between a single parent and single mother. Single mother is you are doing it yourself. The baby's father is not in the picture at all, not even helping, not even 1 cent. Single parent is you guys are both the parents, mom and the dad, but you guys are not in a relationship with each other. You guys are not together anymore. Those are the difference between a single mother and single parent.
Exactly.
First, I wanna First, how many kids did you guys have, and how long you guys have been single mothers for?
Well, I have one child. He's 3, and me and his dad broke up when he was around 1 year old. So I've been a single mother for 2 years, but really all 3 because when we were together, he wasn't doing much. So obviously that's the reason I left. So
I'm a single mother of 2. I have a 5-year-old and I have a 2-year-old. So this is gonna be confusing because I've been a single parent for about 3 years, but I dipped back to try to make my family work. And when I was pregnant at like 3 months, I cut it off. So really, it wasn't no time really. It's like 4 months of trying to get a closure, right? And it didn't work out. So
exactly.
Do any of you guys talk to the baby's fathers?
Well, yeah. Like, I dipped and dabbed a couple of times, like you did. And that's always, like, you try. You don't want to be bitter and keep the baby away, so you fall in or whatever. So, yeah, we don't, well, I don't keep an open line anymore because it's just too much arguing and stuff. But when I do, it's like, it's all about me. You know, you got to cut that line. It's like, you can't co-parent when feelings are involved. And when the feelings leave, like mine left, so we should be able to co-parent. You know, and it's not like that when somebody wants to be in a relationship with you. I don't know.
A lot of people out there, like in instances like this, they be like, "Did you not know that father would not be in his life?" Or they choose to be single mothers. I feel like, first of all, did you guys choose to be single mothers? Did you guys know that you guys would be to this day?
No, we wouldn't have did it if we knew. No. So basically, of course, nobody. Well, I know we didn't know. I know that for a fact. But I mean, there probably is some people that like say if a boy tell you to get an abortion and you don't do it, and they keep the baby. That's like different. But in our situations, they wanted the kids. And then when we broke up, it was like they didn't do it for their kids no more. You know what I mean?
So I feel like it's boundaries. Like you have to learn how to be a girlfriend and a parent. And once you get your feelings like as like a parent and that, you can't mix them both because.
That's true.
You can't mix like being in a relationship and a parent.
When did you guys realize like I'm not putting my kid through this, I'm not putting myself through this? Even though it's hard being a single mother, you know that was the best decision for your kid. When did you guys like realize that or come to terms?
Like I said, like his first birthday, after that, it was a whole year I was putting up with, I'm doing everything myself, so why be with a man and being in a relationship and you basically still a single mother doing everything? So it's like, enough is enough. Don't get me wrong, he was there like through the pregnancy and in the house, like, in the house, like that kind of stuff. But like financially, no, not in the house anymore, but like financially, if I'm doing everything, why are we together? Like, you're older than me. In my case, you're older than me. So if I can motivate myself to do better from our son, you should motivate yourself and do better as well. And that's just that.
Well, for me, wait, you gotta ask the question again. I'm thinking about her.
But I'm listening too. I really when did you like come to terms and realize like okay, I'm a single mother, I want to do this for my son, I don't want to hurt myself for my son anymore?
Well, honestly, it's still confusing at this point. Like, I really don't get it all together, but like, I just learned to separate mother and the relationship, and toxic wise, it was taking a toll on me to like be happy with my son or give him like a happy life. So I had cut the relationship off. But still to this day, I still think like maybe I do want you to have a relationship with your father, and I still let him do it. But it's like
you don't.
So I still don't get it all together. I'm just taking it like day by day.
Yeah, me too. Like that was when I figured it out. But obviously, I dipped and dabbed over the years. You know what I mean? We was dipping and dabbing, And like she said, it's still like hard. Like even still, like Kyrie gonna get older. She has a 5-year-old, so he's at the point where he's saying like he wants his dad.
Right.
Like, and Kyrie of course he'll say that, but it's like it's easy to get that off his mind, you know. But he's gonna get older, like and really want to go over there and be with him, and that's gonna be the hard part. It's like, do I just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
What do you think? One of the reasons why the baby daddies, men out there who don't want to take care of their kids, or like, what is a few reasons you think? Or
so I can think of two. Either he hates to see another man do for, like, okay, I moved on emotionally with that, so I'm gonna go to another man emotionally, like in a relationship, and he don't want to see that. So he feel like, oh, so mentally weak. I feel like mentally weak. Oh, she got somebody, so she don't need me. That's the easiest way. And the second thing really, it's probably just easy for them. Like, every day you don't have to worry about kids, or you don't got to stress it out. So it's probably just easy for them. Mentally, they just weak.
Because we got to get up and get the kids ready. We got to do it. We the mother. We can't slack in no way. But they just can go about their way as if, well, some fathers don't. I give it to the ones that do good, because it's a lot that don't. And fathers, they don't have to do anything. Like the kids, they remain with the mothers. And that's sad, but it's the fact.
I feel like one of the reasons, like, when you get older, like some of the fathers out there, well, the baby daddies who's not doing nothing for their children, I feel like part of that is they probably didn't have a father themselves as a growing up. But the thing is, you have to be mature enough. You have to grow up. Like, if you didn't have your father when you were growing up, you should want to be a better person for yourself and also for your kid. That's not I'm not saying it's an excuse, but no matter the hardships you've been in the past, your past does not define you.
Yeah,
so
see, ours is like mine didn't have his dad, and he still don't be a good dad, and hers did have his dad fully, and you get what I'm saying. So it's like, what's the issue? But it's more so, like you said, if we don't want them, they don't want to do for the kids, or they see us move on, they don't want to do for the kids, but they could be out living their life, and we just gotta be stuck taking care of the baby.
Because I think that it's wrong. It's not right. How if you guys are not in a relationship together, like mentally and physically, like in a relationship, then they don't want to take care of their kid. Because I see a lot of people do that. Like, I just want to be with you. I want to see my son, but can we be together? Can we talk? And that is just really sad, and it really hurts the kid. And I feel like, you guys ever talk to baby daddies and tell them like how you feel, and what do they ever say to you guys when you?
I think I had. Cause mine is just really quick. I'm the type that I don't like to show feelings. Like, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You're older than me. You know what I mean? If you're a grown man, not only do you have mine, but you got 2 kids. So this is your second child. You should know better what to do as a father, because this is not the first time you've heard it. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't like to show my feelings, and I'm not gonna show I'm weak, because at the end of the day, I got this, and I know I got it, and my son is well taken care of. But I probably said maybe one time, like, you need to do better. Or, like, probably ask for something, maybe one time, like, in a way, like an emotional way, like you said, like, sit down and talk. And once that didn't work and no change, it's like, basically, like, I got this. And what you want to do, the next one will. And I'm a full believer on that.
Well, me, I do. He more of a verbal person anyway, so he likes to talk about stuff like that. But verbally, we don't see eye to eye. Like, our comprehension on stuff be different, so I can't really sit there and talk to him in terms of argument. So I never really had no deep conversation with him, like, as in, this is what we need to do.
Because it don't work like that.
Yeah, and it shouldn't even have to be like this. Shouldn't have to be that.
It should just be one time you say your child needs this and they do it. Like, y'all don't have to do stuff on a daily basis. We did everything up until now, so why you can't do one thing or whatever we asked for, you know?
Yes, exactly. And then I would say, like, in the Black community, it's like negative with the single mothers. It's never like a positive thing with single mothers. Like, I would say you guys are a positive single mother. But when I say this is the bitterness out there. That just really hurts me when I see women being bitter in relationships, and those men who actually want to be in their lives, and because the woman is bitter because the men move on. Well, how do you guys feel about that?
I don't like a bitter baby mama at all, because, well, I'm not going to say baby mama.
I like
but I don't like a bitter person in general, and especially a mother, because if this man wants to do for his child, these kids need their father, especially, well, period, but like for little boys, we can't teach a man how to be a man. If this man want to be in his child life, let this man be in his child life. That's just how I feel. I've never been bitter. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to, do whatever you want to do, but what makes me mad, it's the difference between I'm mad because you're not doing for your child and bitter. And I've had my little outrages, as you know, because we're friends and you've seen me on Facebook certain times, but I got past that because at the end of the day, me making a Facebook post is only making me look stupid, and they don't care about you not doing nothing for your child. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't like a bitter baby mama at all. I'm not one. It's the difference between a mad person that you're not doing for their child and somebody that's bitter. I've never kept myself away from them. But it's a point where you got to cut off that back and forth.
So it is boundaries. Like, you got to be, like, okay, you have to be in a stable relationship before, like, it's boundaries, like, boundaries and being bitter. If you're in a stable relationship with the female and it's okay, then I would trust my sons to go with you and your husband. But if it's a rocky on and off, y'all arguing your social media and all that stuff, then no. That's not me being bitter. That's me keeping my kids safe.
Out of toxic.
So yeah, so it's a difference between it's like boundaries and being bitter.
Yeah, because I've been a few incidents with people with bitter women. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is so sad. Like literally, like I hear her on the phone, like I'm gonna move out of state with my son. It was just really, really sad because men honestly want to do right for their kids, and there's women out there who are bitter. And the thing is, people who are bitter, obviously, you don't love yourself, and you being bitter, you're hurting yourself more than you think, and you're hurting the child as well, keeping them from your son. So if you're a bitter woman watching this, I would just tell you to just self-reflect and think about your decisions on your child. How would it affect him?
We pray for you.
And if the man, if he doesn't want to be with you, leave him alone. Start your own life fresh. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Let him go. He let you go. It's time to move on.
Plenty fish in the sea.
You know what I'm saying? Hella motherfucking fishes in the sea. Okay? to be fucking bitter over one motherfucking man. Don't do that to yourself.
I ain't know who was cursing that. Don't open that door.
You know, but I think in the black community we got to do better with the bitterness. There's a difference between bitter and like just expressing how you feel, like you said. You know what I'm saying? And I would see that on Facebook sometimes. A few moms just express how they feel, and that's fine. But don't do it 24/7. You know, it's not because people think you're stupid. Fuck what people think. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like he don't want to be in the child's life. He not even doing shit for the child. Just leave him. Fuck it. Stop explaining yourself over Facebook because he don't give a damn. You know, what are you telling Facebook for? You know what I'm trying to say? So I would say if you have to explain to him, he's out in the club, he's out doing this, he's not taking care of his daughter.
He know that.
You know what I'm saying? Let him go. Let him go. Do you guys think there's signs that you, obviously I think the answer is no. But now that you guys know this, do you guys think there's signs of if the dad's going to be in his life or not?
See, actually, looking back, like in my situation, like a lot of, like especially your mother gonna always be in your ear. Like she'll always say, like we'll argue. You know how mothers get, and she'll always say, like you should have knew it. You know, like you said, and it's like how, like sometimes these men portray what these boys portray because they're not men, not taking care of their child. Portray things like like in my situation, he had another baby by somebody else, so he would make it seem like. She was mad that me and him was in a relationship and wouldn't let him get his child. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm thinking that's why. You know what I mean? Like, that's why she won't let him get his child. But come to find out is you didn't want the baby. Like, we're not saying that you don't want your son, but just saying that you didn't push the issue. You know what I mean? Because if you wanted your child, you could have got your child. And come to find out, like, obviously later having talks, that wasn't the case at all. So it's like, that's something that a lot of them have. Like, you know, I don't know.
I would say, like, if anybody's in a relationship with someone and say they have a child, see how the relationship is with that child. That's your first sign. If you notice that he's not in their life, not even really talking about them or even, you know, buying them toys, you know, just talking about them or just conversating. Like if they, you know, I think that's probably one of the signs. Your story you just told. That's kind of a sign for me. Like I was in a relationship with my past ex, and
he didn't have his kid.
Yeah, he had better baby mama, and he.
But
I found out he was bitter baby mama also. Yeah, baby mom was bitter,
but
he
bitter
probably
too.
wasn't a good father.
That's why she was
He
bitter.
didn't have a stable job and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's a reason they bitter and mad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we don't know the deep. Yeah, and in her situation, she had his first kids. So how was
so
she?
I didn't have no signs really.
Yeah,
and I was his first girlfriend, so I didn't have no signs of run. Or
Run or have a condom out.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't have no signs.
Yeah. But I think signs or not, I just want to say fucking kudos to you fucking single mothers. Like honestly, it is not an easy job. It's really not. But I want to ask, what is the hardest part about being a single mom?
The hardest part to me is keeping yourself up, basically, mentally. You gotta love yourself in like your own space or your own like me time. You gotta have that in order to properly love your kids or keep them happy. On top of everyday life like bills and transportation and financially getting, and I'm double the work because I got 2. So
I'm gonna add on to what she said, because the me time, my biggest problem would be my like support system, because my family is in Milwaukee. My mom is the only one that helps me out, and yeah, I appreciate the help a lot, but like she watches him for like work and school, which is appreciated, but when it's time for me time, which is what every mother needs, especially a single mother, when it's time for me time, it's like I want to go out and have fun too. I'm still young, even though a lot of people might say you shouldn't have went and had a baby if you wasn't ready, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter if I'm 22, 23 or 44 and I had a baby. Every mother needs me time, and I don't care what nobody says, whether you're single or whether
It doesn't matter if you have a kid or not. We all need me time. We all need to relax. And, you know.
And then it's just like it's like they always say a mother's job is never done, and that's like the truest thing I ever heard. Because even when they sleep or they gone, you got to think about, okay, when they come back this one, you cleaning up their toys, or you got to get them ready from the time they wake up, bath, school, brush their teeth, wash their face, feed them 3 times a day. Or if they in daycare, take them to school, pick them up. Like, it's just a never ending cycle. And that'd be the hardest part for me, is like my support system.
Okay, so this is when I get real, even real. Was there a time, instant, a story when you were like, I don't think I could do this. I think I don't know if I could do this anymore. I know that there's probably a lot of times like that, because we all have that time and we feel like it's too much for us to handle. And you feel like, I don't think I could do this. It's too much for me. And so is there any time that happened, or what happened in that, and how did you overcome that?
Okay, we can answer, because this is like blowing me. Okay. Well, me, I can name a couple of times, but mine's just recently happened. You know this.
Yeah.
Mine's just recently happened, probably like 2 weeks ago. I'm more on like, I will ditch out on my rent because I feel like I want a life. Like, I could die tomorrow and I'm just sitting here paying these bills and keeping this on track. I want a life. I want to go get me some clothes, So I actually spent like my rent money.
All of it? Were y'all hanging out together?
No, I don't really tell nobody, but she's the only person that really know like my darkest secret. But I'm open to saying this one. But okay, I spent my rent money, so now I'm living my little life, and I'm, and then it comes around like, oh, rent due on the 1st. I'm paying rent on the 26th. And the first gonna come back again. So now I gotta pay daycare, and all of it came down on me as like financially. And I'm like,
at the same time.
And then it's like, now I gotta go without. But I still made it happen. So I still paid my rent on time. And on the 1st I still had that rent. But it was just like,
it was too much.
It was too much. And then it's like, okay, the daycare, like, you're not coming, you're not get bringing them. It's
so
how you gonna work. Yeah. I'm like, how I'm gonna work. And then my parents, we got the same shifts. All my family really got the same shift. So it's either they gonna watch them after 7 o'clock, or so now I don't got a babysitter. So if I call off, I'm losing money. So I just went into a dark mode, like, how the fuck did I just get that
right here?
So now I wanted to give up. So now I'm reaching out to his dad, like, come on, I need you to get your kids so I can go, So it was really dark at that time, but really I think I was over exaggerating because now that I'm explaining the story, it's like
it happened quick.
it happened so quick,
yeah. But like being a mother and you don't know where your next dollar coming from, you got to take care of these kids. That's why she shut down.
I shut down, and I'm like, you know what? I can't even do this.
Yeah.
Because then I just think about it like this deep, but I don't want my words to get mixed up. I love my kids.
Period.
I would never ever like sacrifice. Like I would sacrifice for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that to say, you could save so much money if you think about, I'm not ready for a kid. You have to financially, emotionally, everything before you have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think about that. So now I'm double the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes down on me really, really bad. Like,
because you got two.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard. It's really hard. Like the dark days be darkest.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
dark as fuck.
Well, my breakdown was it's more so about, like I said, me not having me time. And also, when he was younger, I don't know if you know what colic is.
Mm-hmm.
Colic is something like, the doctors say like 3% of healthy babies get it. And it's basically like something where 3 times, it's a rule of threes. One day he was crying, he was 3 months. It started when they 3 months to 6 months. It's a rule of threes, and it's for real. But not a lot of people get it. If you ask your mama, like, it's like not a lot of people get it. But basically for 3 hours a day, for 3 months, for 3 days a week, at the same time, every day for them 3 days, they cry for 3 hours straight. It's called colic. And basically the reason why is because like some gas travels through their intestines, so it's like hurting them or whatever. So he did that from 3 months to 6 months. And when I say that was the hardest part of my life, because he was crying for like 3 hours every day. And like that crying for 3 hours, it was like nerve wracking. So that was like a time when I broke down for sure. But he's 3 now, so like that doesn't bother me. Like that's not an issue. But like as far as breaking down, it would have to be like for your me time.
And plus you was like a new parent.
Yeah.
And being patient, you probably
Yeah, I didn't have no
patience.
I love babies and kids, but when they cry, here you go,
That
mama.
damn
Take
crying.
them.
You like to be able to get them back to their mama. That was
Right?
me.
Like-
Now I'm the
But you
mama.
are the vibe.
Shit.
Yes, that's so crazy. So, any advice that you guys have for women watching this, men watching this as well?
Oh, I got some advice for the men. But for the men, I'm not even gonna get crazy or whatever. I just want to say, y'all need to get y'all kids because it makes a difference. Whether or not financially you can help out, which that's a big part too. But if your child's mother can hold it down financially, at least give her a break getting your kids. Like that's the least y'all can do. And for the mothers, the bitter mothers, stop being bitter. Love yourself and go find somebody else. Shit. And then for the mothers, single mothers, just keep going. That's all I can say. Keep pushing because y'all doing a great job. And that's
So I'm piggybacking off her. For the, I'm not gonna say fathers, but the men that choose to have babies, I feel like she said, time. It's really the time. Like the kids gonna remember the times and the memories before they remember a dollar or mice or a Montclair or whatever y'all want to get them. The kids remember the times before they remember material things. And for the bitter baby mamas, I really don't have nothing to say to them because you know, like it's hard. It goes so like you gotta do mentally or you gotta love yourself. It's too much. That's another topic. But for the single mothers, we always find a way. I've never seen a single mother fail. Every time at the end of the rainbow, it's always the son like, I appreciate you, or the daughter saying, I appreciate you, or you know, you're going to get your recognition from your kid. And that's all you're doing it for. So I feel like that's just that for sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm not a single mother, of course. I don't have kids, unfortunately. But for the advice I would say for the baby daddies, I can say, we need a new name.
Nah, that's all they
you know, baby mama. It's like, what is
Yeah, because you got to address them. Baby daddy, or father.
Deadbeat.
There you go.
Yeah, because they can be a baby daddy, and they're not even a
daddy.
Right? But I would say baby daddies, okay? But I would say for the baby daddies, I would honestly say, like, just do it for your kids. Think about the future you want for them, the future that you probably didn't have yourself. What do you want for yourself to grow? And if you are not in your child's life right now, and the mother, you guys are not talking, and after watching this video you have a change of heart or a change of mind, just sit down and talk to her. Tell her that you're sorry. You want to start a clean slate. Just do it for your child. Be there for your child, because children are our future, and we gotta take care of them. We gotta be there for for them more. And then I would say for the bitter moms out there, it just says it, being bitter. Being bitter is negative, it's toxic, it will continue to hurt you more. And we don't want to do that. We want to uplift ourselves, we want to motivate ourselves, we want to support ourselves and people around you. So if you are a bitter mom out here, there is help that you can get. And one of the help also is looking at your children. You keeping the father away from your children because you and the father is not in a relationship, or the father doesn't want to talk to you. That is okay if the father has let you go. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to have a fresh start of your life. Don't put the kid in the mix. You can move yourself from it, but to solve it, do not put the kid in the mix. It is not that serious. Think about your health. Being bitter is scary. It's just really not good. We gotta do better. All of us gotta do better. And I would say for the single mothers out there, you guys are fucking amazing. Keep doing it. You guys are really strong and everything. So continue to be amazing mothers out there to your kids out there. And I know sometimes it can be really, really hard, but just know that you're not alone. And when the kid gets older, they will appreciate you, love you, and they will see how much you have done for them to make sure that they have the best life they possibly could.
They gonna see who was there and who wasn't. Here
Exactly.
when they say mama's baby, daddy's baby.
For real.
'Cause they latch on to the mom first, the nurture. We gotta do it.
Exactly. And then I see, and the moms out there too who bickers back and forth for the father to be in their life. Let me tell you, sweetie, let him go. You should never have to beg someone to be in your kid's life. Never. That's your first sign.
Yeah.
If you guys keep going back and forth to see who's going to take care of who's going to, if you need money or spend time, you never have to explain to a man or a boy of why he should take care of his kid, why he needs to be there with his kid. If you are doing that, that is a sign that you need to let him go. Yeah. You can't help people who don't want to help themselves. If he don't want to help his kid, stop arguing back and forth. Stop doing that, okay? And I know it's probably you're probably scared. You don't want to be a single mom, but you want to put your kid through that. You want to put your kid through that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to put your kid through that. Honestly, they'll see the bickering back and forth, and you begging him to stay extra hours to be with his son because he never sees you. Do you want his father around someone who don't want to spend time with him? So if you're a mother and you bickering back and forth for his dad to be in his life and he does not want to do that, that is your sign that you have to let him go. And if you feel like that you can't, I would say get the help that you need, because you need to be strong for your kid. You definitely do. And it's okay to cry, it's okay to break down. We are humans, we all have that. But it's not worth putting the kid through that. So thank you for this video. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Anything else you just want to bring up about being a single mother, or just about yourself, or anything?
It's tough, but we will get through it, and we doing it, and we on whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't got nothing to say. We pretty much.
What's the last question? Where do you guys see yourself in 10 years?
Well,
10 years.
10
Girl, I'm gonna be
years.
rich on somebody's island. 10 years, my youngest gonna be 13.
Okay.
So yeah, this is my last child. So
What's your last
I'm
one?
probably getting my life back. Like, I'm probably gonna be able
So
to
you don't
have
want
kids.
any more kids?
No.
So
I want
so
one
you
more.
yeah,
when
you
I
better
get
have
married.
another kid.
Only when
Yeah.
I'm getting my tubes tied. Okay, that's it.
Tell me when you get
I
married.
am. That's it.
So you don't want no more kids? Why not? So if you found a guy that was right for you and he loved you, he didn't have any kids at all and he wanted some, you wouldn't.
Yeah, like when you get married, that's when you.
That's what I'm saying. No, but she said she don't want no kids. She said she don't want
10.
because the boys we attract.
Ooh, you. So when my son turned 13, I don't want to start over. Like, I'm gonna be just now getting my life back. Like, I don't want to
But
start
I'm
over.
saying,
I don't see it in my near future. Have you ever seen Scare Straight? And they scared them straight. Them damn kids
Yeah,
scared them straight.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yes.
I would probably, like how I'm telling the bitter baby mama, like, get your mental, all that. Right? I think this scared me. Like, no,
It's hard.
I'm always worrying.
I gotta find somebody that's financially stable. We gotta be getting married or something.
But I don't remember this, Maya. But I always speak about having kids, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I always said, no matter if I had the guy or not in his life, I always wanted to be a single mother. Obviously not because obviously not because I'm engaged. But I always would tell people I wanted to be a single mother.
Even when it was like in high school.
Always.
Like, why
Always.
you got the best sex or something?
Because no, the thing is,
You don't want
like,
to be a single mother. I'm gonna tell
No, honestly, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is, it's like I always wanted a child, like always, and I just feel like if say I were to get pregnant and he didn't want me to have her or he didn't want to be in his life, of course I'll be like, okay, I wouldn't even honestly like even if I just got pregnant, I wouldn't even talk to him anymore. I'm just done. You know what I'm trying to say? But when I was younger. Not like 12 years old, but like a few years back, I always just, when I see kids, I was always just picturing just me and my daughter.
Well, that's how I'm picturing them. Like, I got 2 boys. They're going to be taller than me, my bodyguard. They're going to protect me.
So it's just like, I know that being a single mother is hard. I know that, but like, I kind of always wanted to be a single mother.
You don't want to be, no.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to be one, but
you think of a child, you think of a mom and a father. Like,
that's what I'm saying, but I don't really think of it like that.
No, you need to. Look, she wants to be.
No, but listen. No, listen. It's only if the dad didn't want to be in his life. But listen, this is what I gotta say, because I know a lot of people say that kids have to have 2 parents. You know what I'm trying to say? But let me tell you, I'm probably the only one, probably one more person who agrees with me, my sister. But honestly, I don't think that. But this is why. A kid could have 2 parents, mom and dad, be in his life. You know what I'm saying? Another 2, same family. The kid could still grow up. This one, they both have 2 parents. This could be a toxic parent. This could be a good parent. You get what I'm trying to say? The toxic one
can grow up
either grow up good. You know, the toxic one could grow up good. The one with the 2 parents could grow up bad. You know why? Because it doesn't matter how good or bad your parents are.
Yeah.
It's all because of choices that you make.
Make.
So the kid that had a toxic family, he's seen that was, he learned from that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
The person who had the 2 parents that was good, the environment that he was around, the people that he put himself through. And you have a single mom and a single mom. Again, I'm trying to say, no matter, so this single mom, so like your son, obviously I know he's gonna grow up to be a gentleman and stuff, but I'm saying you have a single mom. The son could grow up to be a gentleman in everything. You know why? Because he's seen how hard his mom worked. He's seen that his father was in his life. He said, I'm not gonna be like my father, I'm gonna be something. Then you have a single mom, and you have the instance his father wasn't there. But the thing is, we all have choices. It's all up to us. Yeah, I'm trying to say.
Definitely.
We all have been through stuff in our life and say something that harmed us and changed stuff. But the thing is, we learn from it. And we said that we don't want that to happen. That's why I don't believe, like, if you have 2 parents, that is really good. But I don't think having 2 parents or 1 parent,
rather than that,
you know what I'm trying to say?
That's I agree with you on that, but at the same time, like, especially 2 toxic parents, that's not good for the child at all. But if you know what I mean? But a single mother versus 2 toxic parents, that's not good. I would rather go with the single mother as well, because
that's why I'd rather go with single mother, because single mother could do all,
which is what
that
we did.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's still the idea. I can't teach my son
how to be a man.
Yeah, that's
and
true
then
too.
You also have to think what perspective is the child looking at? Is he looking at you? Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what perspective he looking at it?
And then when you have a single mother, and if you like what you said about the men figures, like I have like my brother, his uncles and stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to be single mother, but even though I know it's hard, like you know what I'm trying to say? Like I just don't believe. I don't think that they have. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, because at the end of the day, like I could have grown up in a mean-ass household. You know, stuff happened to me when I was younger. But I didn't let those things, obviously, you know what I'm saying? We all have choices in our lives, you know? Definitely. So that's just my little example of that. Because I always tell people, you know what I'm saying? Because you can have a good-ass family and then the kid be like a drug addict and stuff. Be like, what? You were an honor student? You did all this? Like, what happened? You know?
Yeah, like my real dad wasn't in my life, but I didn't have my stepdad. Well, that's my real dad. He been there since I was 3 months, and so I be thinking like, why is my dad not want to be there for me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I think the 2-parent household is better. I'm sorry, I just have to disagree.
I gotta say one thing. Okay, so 2-parent household will always be better than one. If both the parents, like your mom and your stepdad, but now if she was with your dad, that wouldn't have been better. Because that would have been toxic.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be toxic because I don't know how they was together. But when I was living with my dad, when I lived with him like in Atlanta, I didn't feel that he was toxic. until I'm grown now and I see what.
Right. You
Like,
know.
wait, did he not want to be in your life when you were younger? Or what happened?
Well, I don't know why he ran away from his responsibility. I'm his only girl. He got 4 other boys, and he not in none of our lives. So I don't know why. I never even asked him why, but I do know he's a crackhead. So
that's the reason why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Drugs to do
Like,
it.
say for instance,
but
like,
he was also the type that if I can't have you, I don't want nothing to do with my kids, kind of thing. Because if my mom was still with him, he probably would have been providing for us.
that's so sad. But like I was saying, like, you know, your dad wasn't in your life.
Yeah, my dad was in my life financially, but he drove
Financially?
trucks a lot. Yeah, so he was always there. Like I spent every summer with him and stuff like that. But like on a daily basis, nah. But he did everything for me financially. You know, I was always able to pick up the phone and call him. But he drives trucks. But my stepdad was there, and he been in my life since I was 6, and he was there since I was 6 every day. You know, to be that man figure. Like, you know, he still to this day be like anything about a man, like. A lot of stuff. Like he'll tell me a lot of stuff. Like just put me on point about a lot of things and just tell me like you don't need that. Like that. And my dad too. So I got a little bit of the best of both worlds because both of them really.
Well, my dad, my mom's husband, that's my dad.
Yeah,
He taught me a lot. Okay, my real dad, I can even tell you one thing he taught me. He taught me not one thing.
He taught you how to run away. But like I was saying, like what I just said, don't ever just go around saying single mothers is. Obviously, being a single mother is fucking cool thing.
Don't say you want to be.
But don't be like this and you want to be right, okay?
Yes.
But like I said, basically I was trying to say that it doesn't matter if you have 2 parents or one. How you grow up in the future, it's up to you. That's basically what I was trying to say, just to summarize it.
But I just got one little counteracting thing there. That's all I'm gonna say. But basically, I just feel like boys, like you know how a girl, like we really need our mother. Like don't get me wrong, a dad can raise us, but we'll always wonder like, where's our mom? Seeing little girls and their mom because. Yeah, I'm a daddy's girl too, but it's like you still had your mom like to tell you like who gonna teach you how to put on a damn pad or a tampon. Like you get on your period just like for boys. Like I had a little problem. I was even had to her because obviously she has boys. Like when my son was, I was potty training him. I'm like, damn, do I sit him down or do I stand him up? Like I know they stand up, but it's like, damn. So what I got to hold right there? So you know, she was like, well, put a remote right there and just you know, like it was just stuff like that. Like where a man just would be able to
go in there and
show
with
him.
Like,
Yeah,
what
so,
you gotta do.
It's just stuff like that. Like a boy, I feel like boys do really need a father figure, whether it's their own father or just a father figure. Period.
Yeah. Okay, we can agree to that.
Yeah.
We can agree to that.
Yes.
But before, because I just thought of a question. I just want to know, what is the funniest moments that your kid has done? Like, tell me the story. Like, I want to, that's the last question, and we ended it. I just want to know. Like, I just want to laugh.
Well, mine is a character. I'm gonna just say it. Like, he do
Oh
stuff
my gosh!
all the time.
You have to do with the
The
dress.
dress.
You have to send me the video. You guys have to see that.
First of all, I'm gonna speak on that one thing. This boy walks around with pajamas on his head, thinking he's Chief Keef with dreads. Obviously, his dad got dreads, so he trying to be like them. And he got pajama pants. He put 2 pajama pants on, so he got 4 dreads. And he wouldn't go nowhere without them. Like he's just now breaking out of that stage. But when I tell you that boy is funny, this boy is woo.
He is hilarious.
Yes.
He be dancing. I love.
He crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really miss a lot of funny.
Yes. Like,
I don't know what's a standout funny.
I think
I can't put it on here because it's a lot of funny stuff, but it's like embarrassing somebody.
Yes.
So I can't really put it on this. I know what you're talking about. Okay. I can't. Well,
Yeah,
hey, you know
don't
what?
say their name. Just say A.
You know what? This is a funny one. Yesterday, it's a video appropriate. My 2-year, well, he's gonna be 3, but my 2-year-old, I'm trying to teach him how to use the bathroom. And yesterday, I put him on the toilet, and I'm like, he kept calling out like boo 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 boo. I'm like, no, you gonna sit your ass on that toilet and boo boo. And then he kept saying, I'm like, did you boo boo? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, no, you didn't. He's like, yes, I did. Just like he said, yes, I did. So when I went up there, he boo boo for real. He just like, yeah, like getting up, the boo still on the toilet and stuff. He getting up like that, but I can't tell you the oldest one funny.
Yeah, that was funny, but that was
It's a lot of embarrassing. Like he's embarrassing somebody else, so I'm not.
Really?
I
Yeah.
want to know.
It was-
I can't. We gonna do it after
It
this
was
video
a lot.
because
Okay.
if I share this and say watch the video, they gonna know who I'm talking about.
No, don't put. No, just describe the video. You're not gonna post it.
You know what I'm saying? The story. If I tell you a story, they
And we
gonna be like,
post
oh,
this
yeah,
video, they gonna be like, oh,
that's
that's
Really? But they don't know it's the name though.
No, they gonna
Okay.
know. They gonna
Okay. I just really want to know. So just tell me after the video.
Yeah.
But I was gonna end ended like 10 minutes ago until I did the little explanation of two parents and stuff. But just want to say thank you to Maya and Roro for coming. You guys are bomb-ass parents, honestly. So I'm going to have some pictures of their family, of course, and the video of Maya's son thinking he's cheap key. You guys have to see it. So single mothers, you guys are awesome. Just take the advice you have, and if you have any questions, I'll put the information down below, anything they want me to share. But honestly, we just got to spread positivity and peace and just continue to be there for others. And if you're a single mother, keep going, don't give up, you got this. And if you're a father not in this life, you got to do better for your kid, do better for yourself. It's always room for growth. Never forget that. And the bitter mothers out there, you gotta do better for yourself and for your kid. Stop being bitter. It's really toxic, it's negative, and we gotta do better, honestly. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys all. Thank you.
Bye.